In a rainforest, stillness is never empty. Every drip, wing beat, and breath is information. After the rain, the forest does not go quiet. It sharpens. Water gathers on every leaf edge. Mist hangs low between the trunks. Sunlight breaks through in pale ribbons, catching on wet bark, on moss, on the slick skin of leaves that tremble with tiny movements below. Birds call from somewhere high above. Insects hum in the understory. And from deep in the leaf litter, the whole world seems to be listening. Here, life is built on awareness. On the forest floor, a small patch of green leaves holds 4 frogs so bright they seem almost unreal. One is electric blue. One flashes red and yellow. One carries purple and green like polished stone. Another glows metallic gold when the light finds it. They are still, but not lifeless. Their sides pulse softly with breathing. Their toes flex. Their bodies shift by a fraction, just enough to stay ready. The brightest colors on the forest floor aren't decoration. They're a warning, or a gamble. In many rainforest frogs, those intense colors signal danger. Birds and other hunters often learn quickly that bold colors can mean a mouthful is not worth the trouble. Some frogs store defensive chemicals taken from the ants and mites they eat, holding those toxins in their skin as a quiet deterrent. But the forest is never simple. Not every predator reads the same message. What looks like a warning to one hunter may mean little to another. The frogs remain motionless, trusting the leaf litter, the shadows, and their own stillness. Then something changes. A snake slips into the frame of the forest floor, thin and vivid against the damp brown leaves. It does not rush. It does not announce itself. It moves with patient intention, its body pressing softly over twigs and curled fern edges. Each inch gained in silence, broken only by the faintest rustle of wet vegetation. The frogs do not react. Not yet. No roar. No music. Just a snake's approach written in wet leaves. The snake advances with careful pauses, tasting the air, weaving between stems, adjusting its path as if the forest itself is guiding it. Its eyes stay fixed. Its head lifts and lowers by small degrees, searching for the exact angle. The exact distance. The frogs are close enough now that the tension feels almost physical. The blue frog remains exposed on its leaf. The others hold their positions, unaware of the danger sliding toward them from below. Then the first strike comes. The snake lunges fast, all the patience of its approach collapsing into a single explosive motion. The blue frog reacts instantly. One powerful jump. Then another. In a blink, it is gone from the leaf where it rested, vanishing into the tangle of stems and damp green cover. No injury. No hesitation. Just survival at full speed. The snake lands among the leaves and turns sharply, searching. For a moment, the forest seems to hold its breath. The escaped frog is now perched on a nearby branch, motionless again, but alert. Its body is angled toward the threat, every muscle ready. Below, the snake investigates the disturbed patch of leaf litter, pushing through the debris, testing the ground, following the fading clues of movement. The other 3 frogs retreat deeper into the vegetation. They do not flee wildly. They disappear the way small forest animals do when cover is close enough to become a shield. In the rainforest, leaf litter is not just ground. It is refuge. A few centimeters of dead leaves, roots, and hidden gaps can mean the difference between being seen and being lost. Frogs of the understory depend on this maze for feeding, shelter, and safety. Disturb it, and the whole system shifts. Leave it intact, and the forest offers 1,000 chances to vanish. The snake continues searching. Its body threads through the wet litter, slow and methodical. Every movement sends tiny ripples through the leaves. The sound is small, but in a quiet moment, it carries. Birds still call above, though more distantly now. Insects fill the gaps. The first alarm has passed, but the hunt has not ended. The snake nears another frog. This one waits a heartbeat too long, then launches with explosive force between two leaves. Its jump is not graceful. It is urgent, precise, and absolutely enough. The frog hits the next layer of cover and disappears at once. The snake snaps forward again, but the target is already elsewhere, hidden in the green confusion of stems, wet roots, and shadow. Again, the forest wins by a fraction. One strike can reset the entire forest. The snake lingers, shifting from place to place, searching for the smallest sign of movement. But now the tension begins to soften around the edges. A change is coming, and the rainforest knows it before anything else does. The light changes first. The air thickens. Then the drizzle returns. At first it is only a few drops. Then more. Rain begins to fall lightly through the canopy, tapping on leaves, gathering on broad surfaces, and sliding off in slow threads. The soundscape transforms. Dripping water fills the spaces between bird calls and insect hum. The wet leaves shine brighter. The forest floor becomes both louder and harder to read. Rain can blur the trail of a hunter, but it can also make every movement crisp and exposed. In this world, weather is never just weather. It is part of the chase. Under the shelter of large leaves, the frogs hide. The blue one remains tucked close to the branch. The red-yellow frog is deeper in cover now. The purple-green and metallic gold frogs are nearly invisible against the layered greens and shadowed folds of the understory. Their colors still blaze when seen directly, but the forest is doing what it does best, breaking bodies into pattern, light, and concealment. The snake keeps moving through the rain-darkened litter, but the advantage it had is fading. Rain changes the rules of detection. Wet leaves amplify the smallest motions. Dripping water creates a constant curtain of sound. The forest becomes a place of overlapping signals, where every rustle is both hidden and revealed. For a hunter, that is a difficult world. For prey, it is an opportunity to wait, to freeze, to trust the cover. And then, slowly, the rain stops. The dripping becomes lighter. The birds return with clearer calls. Sunlight pushes through the canopy again, warm and gold, finding the leaves one by one. The forest is not silent. It is recovering. Recovery in a rainforest is not absence. It is return. From the safety of the wet leaves, the four frogs begin to reappear. First a head. Then a forelimb. Then a full body, glistening in the renewed light. They move carefully now, but they are alive, intact, and no longer pinned to a single vulnerable patch of ground. One by one, they cross the slick leaves with deliberate, measured steps. The blue frog is safe. The others follow. All four are back within the living pattern of the understory. Somewhere nearby, the snake slips away into denser vegetation. No defeat, no drama. Just a retreat into the next layer of cover, the next chance to hunt another day. The rainforest does not waste motion. It absorbs it. And at last, the forest settles back into itself. Mist lifts from the leaf litter. Water drips from the canopy in slow, irregular drops. Insects continue their steady chorus. Birds call from the higher branches. The frogs are hidden again among the wet leaves, where bright color becomes shadow, and shadow becomes safety. In the rainforest, survival is often a matter of speed, awareness, and one perfect escape. Listen on headphones and let the forest tell the story.